Hey guys, 22 Soulful. Today we're going to be doing a tune-up on this tiller I got right here. So I'm going to be changing the oil, cleaning the spark plug, and cleaning up the air filter as well, getting it ready for the season before I start tilling. So let's go and get started with it. Do the oil change first. I'm going to take the filler cap off. Here's the oil plug. Rag here. Not that. Now you see that oil's, hopefully you guys can see it. It's really not that bad. Bad dirty. Zoom into it. But it breaks down just sitting here, and it's been sitting here for about a year. I used it a few times. I generally don't use a tiller more than 3 or 4 times a year. So, but I like to do this once a year to keep everything working good. Let me tilt it up, try to get as much oil as possible out of it. Looks like we're about out of oil. Now, when you're doing this, you need to make sure you use whatever type of oil is recommended for your particular equipment. This one's recommended 10W30 for my temperature and conditions here. So that's what I'm going to be using. You got some show the camera right there, 10W30 oil right there. I'm going to be putting inside this tiller here. So alright, that's about completely drained out. It's good enough. I'm going to put my oil plug back in. Yeah, be sure you take your filler cap off when you're doing it, so get air going in. It'll help it drain a lot quicker. See, that only took I don't know, maybe 30 seconds to completely drain. A minute. Now when you're tightening these plugs, make sure you don't over tighten them. You're tightening it into aluminum, so definitely don't want to over tighten that and strip out your engine here. Alright, just like that. Alright, go ahead and clean that up, move my oil out of the way. Got some brake cleaner right here. That's what I like to use to clean up any excess oil. Clean it up just like that, so we know if we have any leaks. Alright, let's go and drop our new oil in here. So this is actually this particular tiller here don't exactly have a dipstick in it. That's actually the one I pulled out, was a dipstick part. This one here is the actual filler here. So take that out. Go and fill it up here. Let's see. There we are. Now this generally takes about a half a quart roughly. So I'm gonna drop a roll in. Definitely don't need to overfill it or underfill it. Honestly, it's better to have it overfilled than underfilled, because it will mess your engine up if it's underfilled. So, alright, let me show you this right here. Now with this one, this is how you check it. See, right up on in there, inside the filler area. See oil just now rose right here where you can see it and actually touch it right there. So that's filled up completely. So let's go and put our caps back on. Got my filler cap here. Not filler cap, well, I guess you can fill it there. It's not really a big deal where you fill it, but this one was meant to be filled up here on top. So it makes it a little easier. I just use that as my guide there. Alright, let's go ahead and fire it up and make sure this is doing good and without any leaks. Gotta let it run for a few minutes, get it warmed up, then we'll check for leaks real quick. Don't pause the camera until it gets warmed up real good. Alright, so it's been running about 2 minutes now. It should be plenty warm. Go ahead and shut it off and go in and check the oil levels, make sure it's up to par, make sure there's no leaks as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and visually inspect the oil plug first. Using my Job Smart flashlight here. It's been performing really well. Go and check the oil plug here. It looks pretty good. There's the oil plug. That's just some leftover oil that spilt from draining. So that looks good right there. Let's go and check our oil level. Zoom out a little for you. Oh yeah, you guys can see oil is right here on top still. So that's really good. Perfect. Alright, let's go and get started on the spark plug. Alright, so here's the spark plug right here. Just go and pop that off. Let's see. Yeah, get me a little. There it is. Okay. Let me get my wrench real quick for that. Alright, so I got my right socket for that to fit. We'll visually inspect this plug first. Make sure it looks pretty good. Whenever I get it out, well, that thing has some long threads on it. Alright, so yeah, this plug looks pretty good. Not much of any problem. We're going to hit it with the spark plug cleaner just to clean it up since I got it out anyway. So let's go get on it. Alright, so I got my plug in it. There's my spark plug. Where's my camera at? There we are, spark plug and spark plug cleaner. Go and hit it with that. Go a little longer. Alright, so I got my plug all cleaned up nicely. Hopefully the camera will see. You see how that it's nice and shiny and silver in there now. Spark plug cleaner does really well. So, alright, let's go and stick it back in. Alright. Now if this was a new plug, I suggest you use some anti-seize on it, so it won't seize up on you if you don't check your plugs regularly, which I suggest once a year. Check it, clean it if it needs it, like how this plug needed it. That's how I like to do it here. So get that thing threaded up on in there good. Alright, I'm going to tighten that up. I'll get back with you here in a minute. Alright, so I got my plug in. Let's go and snap my spark plug wire back on. You'll hear a little click once you have this wire completely flush on your plug here. There we are. Alright. Let me wait for these dogs to quit barking. Alright, so I just got the plug in, and anytime I'm doing anything with the engines, I like to start it up each time, do something different to it just to make sure it works. So we'll go ahead and start it up and see how it does. So there it is, done really good. Let's go ahead and hit the air filter, get that thing all nice and clean. Alright, sorry about all these dogs barking in the background, but anyways. Oh yeah, the air filter needs a good cleaner right there. This thing's pretty dry. May have to replace that. Yeah, I'm going to replace that. Actually has a little hole right there. Anyways, I'm not even going to do that today. I'm not going out today to the store, so I'll just make a note on that I need an air filter for it and get one whenever I go out. So anyways, guys, that's just how I go about at least doing these 3 things I showed you before I even use this. Another good thing to do is visually inspect the fuel lines, which I reckon we could do that since I can't do the air filter today. So what you need to do, hopefully I could get the fuel lines in focus here. Let me move this over. Let me set my camera up real quick. Alright, so when you're doing fuel lines, the only thing you really do is mostly just visually inspect them. Like right here's my fuel line right there. Fuel line. Visually inspect it. You could press on it as well, which you can't see. My hand's in the way, but see if it's real soft. Check around your hose clamps on that, around your hoses, to make sure they're not cracking or splitting or anything. But I already done it with this and it looks pretty good. But yeah, guys, that's how I'm doing my pre-season maintenance through these equipments. Still got to get my air filter for it to have it completely done up. So yeah, using the Job Smart flashlight, it's my work light, done really well. So alright, well, if you got any questions, feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching.